the Auto Trader pregame, getting you ready for a doubleheader, which does include the Rockets and Thunder coming up, setting up playoff positioning. Casey Stern, Shaq, Candace. Welcome, Vince Carter.
Ooh.
Cut it out.
Hey, from all the way.
You know why? Because he's my neighbor in Orlando. I never see him. He lives in my city of Atlanta. I never see him. I don't want to see him now.
So you're going to turn that way?
Yep. I'm going to do the whole
Tell us
broadcast.
how you really feel. Well, I'm happy you're here.
Well, since you can hear me, it's good to see you.
I'm just happy Shaq's here. You got here 9 seconds ago, so it's good that he's here.
He's on time.
He's on time.
Hi, Shaq.
He really is going to
Should we
face.
continue?
So are you really going to face the whole?
This is called accelerating your game on TV.
You can't.
He used to be my favorite player. Now
Let's go to accelerating your game by Auto Trader.
We're in the same fraternity, everything.
You probably should save this.
Hop together. We don't do nothing.
If Dr. Phil is watching, we need some help on set. Dwyane Wade, we know this will be it. We'll talk about that a lot tonight. Dirk, we seem to think so, not sure. And then there's this question mark, or a set of three, and here's a tweet. Is Vince coming back next year? I need to ride to Atlanta tomorrow to see the GOAT's last game. Well, VC, you tell us.
Tell them they have time. They can't make it.
What's that?
They have time.
They got time?
You can't make it tonight.
Yeah?
It's always time.
This
Next
time.
year.
This next year.
Yeah.
So
Official.
you are coming back.
I would like to, yes.
I'm telling you now, if you come back to the Hawks and I don't see you, pew, 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 right at your feet when I see you coming out CVS. Right at your feet.
Randomly. With your icy hot. And a patch that says the General on it on the other side. Yeah, make sure we.
And a Papa John's pizza.
And a Papa John's pizza.
Yeah.
And a Krispy Kreme.
And a
from 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't have that.
Are we done now?
And JBL.
Okay.
I might need a few of those.
And Fruity Pebbles.
Are we really just doing this?
Fruity Pebbles?
We're doing all of your sponsors.
You really have involvement in Fruity Pebbles? I didn't know.
Of course.
Okay. I like Fruity Pebbles. We have a couple of careers that we know seemingly will end. One we know for sure. Let's start with a big night for D. Wade. And I thought everybody has really paid this great respect to him. The Bud commercial, the Bud 3 commercial, is just amazing for those who have not seen that. Competing against him, can you try and put into words what he's meant to the game?
Man, he's done so many great things. I mean, I think everybody's so honored, to have played against him, and I obviously know him. I don't know him as well as the guy on the other end of the table, but I've had a lot of battles with him, and just talking with him, going against him, you know that when you step on the court against him, you have to bring your A+ game. And I've had many battles with him, and we talked the first preseason game, kind of reminiscing, and as we went on through the season and to our last game, just remembering the good times. And I tell you what, he's one of the best two guards to ever play this game.
Candace, I know how much it's important to you personally, knowing you to be more than just about basketball and the imprint that you leave on people and kids. And that's really been what has been D. Wade off the floor, as much as we talk about what he's done on it.
Well, you mentioned the commercial earlier, and it was just everybody talking about D. Wade, the person. I mean, we all know what he's done in between the lines, how many championships he's won, arguably one of the best two guards to ever play the game of basketball, but off the court, just who he's impacted, the type of person he is. I mean, personal story for me, I was a D. Wade fan. I'm from Illinois, have followed his career, and I remember seeing him at the ESPYs and being like, hey, D. Wade, I love your sidekick. The D. Wade sidekick. I know everybody had the D. Wade sidekick, but I'm a college student. The next day, at my door, a D. Wade sidekick. So it's just, he's just a giver, and he's been about that. He's been about basketball, and it's great to see that he's had this tour.
Shaq, you've watched him grow as a player and a person. I mean, you're the one who gave him flash. How about D. Wade?
I found out about D. Wade by accident, believe it or not. I was the type of player I never paid attention to other players, so right before the playoffs started, Miami Heat was playing Charlotte. I was like, damn, this kid's nice. And I just kept watching him. So when it came time for me to be traded, knowing that I couldn't do it by myself, I needed a Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant type player. I went upstairs and said, okay, I'll let you trade me, but I'm going to play with D. Wade. When I got there, we had a conversation. I said, I know there's a lot of conversation about what went on with me and the last guy. That could never happen with me and you. I'm going to help you. You're going to help me. And he just emerged as a great player. And then we had our first argument during the finals. Because I wasn't having a great finals, and everybody was looking for me. And I was like, why y'all looking for me? Do something. Because they was doubling and tripling me. I was like, D. Wade, what you going to do? And he just took off finals MVP. And from that point on, he just, emerged as probably one of the best two guards to ever play the game.
Yeah, I love, we don't see in ages of free agency in sports, the relationships that like the Cal Ripken had in like Baltimore, and you met a late Tony Gwynn in San Diego. For me as a kid growing up watching baseball, to know what he had in Miami coming back there, a great story. Dirk, Vince, he doesn't seem to want to admit, like the NBA's putting out, hey, it's Dirk's last game. He has not said anything.
Yeah, he has everybody in limbo, like, what is he going to do? I've tried. But
Is he hurt right now?
That's Dirk walk there, buddy.
Oh, okay.
That's just it. That's it. But it's just great. I mean, he deserves to be honored. I mean, if it is his last, unbelievable career, great teammate as well. We'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, for me, I remember going out in my driveway at open gym trying to do the Dirk fadeaway with the one leg.
Yes.
And he was that international player. I was a forward player that wanted to step away from the basket.
Right.
And he really was a first of his kind, that he was better almost away from the basket than inside. And he got to that point where if he got the ball at the elbow, it was you just hope that he missed. And I think he really grew the development of where the NBA is now, where now we have more stretch fours, handle the ball like Kevin Durant's and Giannis Antetokounmpo's.
You and I we've had great moments this season on the court. We were doing the Clipper-Maverick game where Doc grabbed the mic, nobody knew what was going to happen, and stopped the game so that everybody in the arena and the players on the floor and the benches could give their love to Dirk. That told you how much respect everybody's got for Dirk. So Wade, on his way out, Dirk, we're not sure. We know this after this first game, which has tons of implications, right, Candace?
Oh, it's huge.
It's the Rockets and the Thunder coming up later on tonight. Double dip.